Now what you're looking at was Gen 1 Octavia RS. And with the second generation, of course, there was a slight name change. That slightly more low-slung styling all gelled really well with the Octavia RS 230. Now the 245 was essentially an upgrade over the RS 230. So in terms of body style and overall styling of the vehicle, well, folks, we're back at BIC for something exciting. I'm quite sure you can see we've got an Octavia RS over here. That's the 5th generation, but the story in India started with the 1st generation that I have right here behind me. Now, what you're looking at was Gen 1 Octavia RS. A 1.8 liter turbo engine, 150 horsepower, 210 Newton meters of torque, came with a 5-speed manual, and yes, it looked very much like a sleeper because in terms of what the Octavia was for its time, the lines didn't change too much with the RS version. It just gave you that added oomph and, of course, that fun driving experience. Kind of ushered in this RS badge to India and introduced us to something that was novel, exciting, and new. Let's take a look at what the 2nd generation was now. And with the 2nd generation, of course, there was a slight name change because what we got as the RS was not the Octavia, but the Laura. Now, the Skoda Laura was definitely an exciting vehicle. I remember when it came out for its time, it really gave us something that was a little bit more plush, a little bit more in terms of luxury and comfort. But the Laura RS went back to that entire sporty scene that the RS badge is all about. Now with this, you got the 1.8 liter TSI engine. It developed 160 horsepower, that's 10 more than the 1st gen version, and 250 Newton meters of torque. So that was something pretty special with it. And you also got a 6-speed manual on this version. So for a lot of people who actually got this version right here, which was the 2nd gen RS for India, that is, it was something that again brought in that excitement and ushered in that real driving pleasure that you can get with only this badge. Now let's take a look at how this evolved into the 3rd gen. Of course, things evolved even further with this version. Now that entire sporty look, that slightly more low-slung styling, all gelled really well with the Octavia RS 230. You also got the RS 245, which I'll show you in a bit, but this version came with the 2-liter TSI engine, 227 horsepower, 350 Newton meters of torque, and it was paired with the 6-speed DSG automatic. Now, for those of you who know the DSG transmission, you know, there's nothing quite like it out there yet because that dual clutch system just lets you harness all that power and really enjoy a really fast, nice driving experience. And that's what this version was all about. There are people who swear by this car. There are collectors out there who just want this in their garage, and it's constantly in demand, even today in the second-hand car market. With that, Octavia didn't just stop its journey over there because Skoda brought in the RS 245 as well. Now the 245 was essentially an upgrade over the RS 230. So in terms of body style and overall styling of the vehicle, not too much changed. But what you did get was definitely more power. After all, that's what the RS badge is all about. And what we're talking about here with the 245 is the same 2-liter TSI engine, but it delivered 242 horsepower in this version and 370 Newton meters of torque. The other big change was the introduction of the 7-speed DSG automatic. Now this one, my friends, is truly a collector's item. You want a nice performance machine, you want something that's a little understated but can smoke most of the other sedans that are out there on the road, the Octavia RS 245. It's a legend in its own right, and it's also something that really brought that badge out and made things very exciting for a lot of collectors and car enthusiasts out there. But today is not just about celebrating the Octavia 245. It is actually about taking a step up with the all-new Octavia RS. And finally, we come to the all-new Octavia RS. It's available in a host of striking colors. This one is this really electric blue that definitely stands out. I like the red, I like the green. They're all brilliant colors. But before I jump into what this is about, let me tell you, these are already sold out in India. So if you want one, keep your eye out because some of these fleet cars might come up for sale in a couple of months. And that's probably your best bet if you don't want to wait an entire year before getting your hands on an Octavia RS. We will be driving it. I've got a video coming out about my drive with this on the channel. So stay tuned for that. This was just a quick walk around through the generations from the first over there all the way to the latest RS that we get in the country. And yeah, an exciting machine that takes sportiness, elegance, and that understated appeal to a whole new level. If you have any further questions, please do drop me a comment in the comment section below. It's my promise and the MotorScribes promise that we answer every question and comment that comes in on our channel. But we finally got the Octavia RS out on the track. I'm on the back straight, doing about 210 km per hour right now. I'm gonna have to hit the brakes soon.